Pay great attention to what I'm saying you now, my little kid. It's no accident that this is happening now. This message wasn't merely something you scrolled into. I'm going to completely change your narrative, which is why I brought you here with divine accuracy. It's the conclusion of your midnight season. We are closing your chapter of inadequacy, shortage, and delay forever. And I am starting a new chapter of plenty, harmony, and unanticipated supply in its stead, one that you could never have predicted. Something will start to change in the spirit tonight at 11 p.m., and by the time the clock strikes, a miracle will have already begun, with your name engraved in gold. I am aware that you have been attempting to determine how I'm aware that you've been quietly figuring up every cost and payment and wondering whether you'll be able to make it. I watched as you anxiously reloaded that account screen. When no one was looking, I saw you sobbing behind that closed door. However, I took note every time I noticed. Not only did I see your tears, but I also gathered them. I made seeds out of them. Your harvest is now on the horizon. I am the only one who can provide a pressed down, shaken together, overflowing harvest, not a little one. You still have time to get this benefit. You get to the overflow just in time. Write in the comment, I'm now experiencing this heavenly flood in my life. Trust me when I say that I can change your life in a matter of years. I just need a second, and now is the time. Don't question what I can do with a single act of trust. Doors open when you believe. Heaven reacts when you expect it to. I have already made heavenly resources available to you. The work, the bank, or the loan are not the sources of the resources. I don't run out, and they are arriving from my storehouse in heaven. I'm going to provide favors to unexpected areas. Anticipate that people will begin to remember you. Anticipate blessings that have been neglected to return. Be prepared for inspections you did not anticipate. It's all part of my strategy. I encourage you to like this video right now if this word resonates with your soul. Heaven will act on your behalf once it sees your agreement, and spread this word as your seed of kindness if it might reach someone else who is in need. To keep up with what I'm publishing, subscribe. You have been silently sowing. You have been giving even when it was painful. While no one was looking, you were praying. I'll stop talking about the woods now. Sufficient to survive, you're about to enter a time of heavenly comfort. Your efforts will be multiplied by me. You'll get more with less effort. You'll relax as I let go. Angels will deliver how you sleep. You've had enough nighttime sobbing. I'm providing you with relaxation that money cannot purchase. Your house is covered by my tranquility. Your bank account is being blown through by my wind. Additionally, I will pursue you into places in paradise where your name has already been inscribed. Enter the following in the comment. I think my name is already written in support of. Stop allowing fear to control you. The voice that told you that you would never catch up and that you would always be behind is untrue. Tonight I'm going to silence the enemy. You're not doomed, you're not abandoned. You have been anointed, appointed, and selected. I didn't bring you here only to leave you. And I'm not just giving money. I'm giving back pleasure, self-assurance, and divine guidance. You'll once again enter spaces with confidence. You won't be ashamed to talk again. This time it won't be funny. And you'll laugh once again. This is the end of the time for hiding and working alone. Your moment was not missed. The time has come for you, and the storm makes it sweeter. Payback moment has here. The moment for greatness is now. I will return 7 times what they took away from you. Now we shall supply what was refused. Heaven, which never forgets obedience, has heard of your obedience. I saw you worshiping even when you weren't in the mood, when you were too exhausted to talk. I heard your prayers. I don't see you as invisible. You are my darling, and the change is happening tonight. Type in a comment. I have faith in the change taking place in my life today. It's all coming together. Don't attempt to solve it. Simply remain still and observe my work. I'm making changes more quickly than your reasoning can handle. When things change abruptly, don't freak out. That is the appearance of heavenly momentum. Unexpected approvals, unexpected deposits, unexpected emails, unexpected favor. This is the season of quick fixes. In a matter of days, the years-long prayers will be fulfilled. I'm giving you back the time you believed was gone. Miracles are being folded into minutes by me. Answers are being hurried to your door. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. Please think about sending a $40 super thanks to express your thanks. If this message has motivated or encouraged you, we can keep producing more material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God. To your donation, you may help spread God's love to more hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below. In addition to supporting our efforts, we appreciate your kind support and participation in our project. I've never betrayed a promise, kid. I also won't begin right now. This benefit extends beyond financial gain. It's about relieving your soul of the burden. Breaking generational patterns is the goal. I want to demonstrate to the world that my hand is still strong. You have seen others rejoice while you endured hardship. The party is now on its way to your home. One day you won't be empty. You won't justify yet another hold-up. I'm speeding up your breakthrough and removing all of the spiritual obstacles in your path. Enter the following. I'm prepared for overflow and acceleration at this time. This type of blessing is what you were created for. You weren't made for conflict. You were made to rule. I have nothing lacking. And you were made in my image. I'm not begging. I don't take out loans. Furthermore, I do not fail, knowing that you bear my name and that I would never let my name to be disparaged. You may enter this blessing. Not only is what's coming excellent, it's magnificent. The globe will recognize me as God. After seeing what I accomplish for you, that could only be the Lord. They will reply after taking a look, and you'll say, He did it for me. When you look back, now is the moment. Watch me move as you let your soul and heart expand. My splendor will float through the air around 11 p.m. like a tidal wave of supply and tranquility. Your soul will sense the music, even if human ears won't be able to hear it. Your cash drought will come to an end when a heavenly bell rings. You will feel favored where you were previously neglected. Doors will now open without effort, unlike in the past, when it seemed like you had to push every chance. It's opening that one door you grieved over, fasted for and believed in, while being made fun of by others. With unquestionable clarity, that long-awaited call and that breakthrough that always seemed just out of reach will finally fall into your hands. You weren't stranded, my darling. You were stationed. They were aligning you, not rejecting you, and heaven has said yes. Tonight you are taking over. You are no longer waiting. You don't need to come up with a plan. All you need to do is trust the source. Your source is me. Jehovah Jireh is who I am. The recession doesn't affect me, since I have already prepared what is in my hand. For you, I am not constrained by what is in yours. When you had no reason to continue, I witnessed your faith. I saw your inner yes when no one applauded you. I've kept a prize in reserve that will spill over into your future. Type in a comment. Even when I don't understand God's timetable, I believe it. You were kept for a reason. I protected you when the strain may have shattered you. I was there for you when the tension may have overwhelmed you. It was my hand, not chance. It was my agreement, not a coincidence. I always remember the vow I made to you. I'm going to turn you into a headline sensation. You're not just a background tale. How did they emerge from that storm? Blessed, they will ask. Because God never left my side will be your response. Angels are still at your gate while this message is being played. Unbeknownst to you, solutions are being woven into discussions. Systems are being rerouted to work in your benefit. To help it continue, like, share, and subscribe. If you think this word is confirming your season, when you look back you'll remark, that's when it changed. My tranquility came back that night. My bank account changed at that point. My faith turned to sight at that point, long before you encountered the issue. This moment was foretold into your life. I am a perfectly timed Father, not a last-minute God. Every moment I postponed was a prelude to a bigger release, and I'm not holding back now that you've arrived at this point. I'm giving the order for overflow to occur somewhere that's dry. I'm substituting seasons of plenty for cycles of worrying. You'll have the ability to breathe, live, and create once again. Type in a comment. My recent success surpasses my previous suffering. Tonight, read aloud my commitments. Talk life into your predicament in your name. The same word that made the stars is now making solutions. I'm restoring your confidence as well as your cash. You are being reminded of who you are. You're not damaged. You're not in the rear. You're not doomed. My choice is you, and like a flag the adversary cannot take down. I have inscribed favor over your life. There will be phone calls that startle you. Deposits that surpass your expectations will be given to you. What seemed to be rejection was really a simple redirection, and I'm now showing you what you were previously blind to. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. Please think about sending a $40 super thanks to express your thanks if this message has motivated or encouraged you. We can keep producing more material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God. To your donation, you may help spread God's love to more hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below. In addition to supporting our efforts, we appreciate your kind support and participation in our project. It's not hype, this is sacred. Others will be amazed at what I am doing in your life right now. There is no doubt that God's hand is upon them. They will declare, "You're entering rooms containing solutions. You're signing documents effortlessly. You're entering financial settings that you used to be terrified of, because I'm granting you elevation via grace. Your crop is being nourished by the same terrors that soaked your prayers. The tide has shifted, the conflict is coming to an end. Additionally, heaven's windows are opening for you. Your prayers, tides, and trust have been heard, and now they are being addressed. Comment, heaven's windows are opening up over my life. Your history will no longer be reflected on your bank account. It will start to reflect my assurances. It will now be positive instead of negative. This will speed up what was previously postponed. You'll contribute from surplus and live from plenty. I am assigning you to Spirit LED projects, strategic alliances, and heavenly circles. 1,000 human no's will be silenced by every yes. I say politics won't be involved in your marketing. You're getting your raise without working for it, because it's divine inheritance, not merely favor. Performance is not the basis for my blessings, depending on the connection I bless. And I'm encouraging you despite all the challenges, because you maintained your faith. To live paycheck to paycheck was never your destiny. You came from a royal family. You were the king's kid. Furthermore, a king's kid never begs. Nothing is lacking in a king's kid. As your father, I have no connections, no resources, and no time. Everything belongs to me, and I give my blessing completely. Not in the middle, not in part. In full. You will bear witness to my kindness in boardrooms as well as prayer rooms, in your tale as well as in your diary. I am moving your name to the answered prayers list and removing it from the waiting list. The shift of wealth has started. Write in the comment, as a child of God, I have nothing to lack. The hour of the release is drawing nearer. Angels will take their place at 11 p.m. The scroll bearing your name has been unlocked. Your fight has come to an end. I've stated it. Fear of money is loosening its bonds. The word spirit is being expelled. I'm making room for marvels you never would have imagined. Your testimony will soon reveal what used to keep you up at night, and what used to shame you will now give you strength. With the gift of your future, I am mending your past. I am substituting clarity for your queries, setups for your failures, and heritage for your lack. When you had little, I witnessed what you gave. I tallied all the sacrifices. Every time you chose faith over fear, I took notice, and now I publicly thank you. Those that abandoned you will see you come back. You will now be able to access the systems that refused you, because this is what I will. Whom I pick I will bless. And you are my choice. You've already begun your ascent. Now everyone will see the crown I put on your head. No longer hiding, no more embarrassment. Fear no more. Now is the moment for fulfillment. Put in a comment, I have started to be promoted. I'm not going to miss it. The blessing is close at hand. There is no delay in the blessing. Even if your eyes haven't yet caught up, the blessing is in your hands at this very now. I'm releasing it because you believed when it would have been simpler to give up, not because of your flawless performance. While others left, you remained in prayer. You have worshipped in quiet, in sorrow, and in anxiety. I react to that type of faith in heaven and on earth. I am announcing tonight that your time of need is over. You're getting rid of what was weighing you down. The thing that once broke you is now underfoot. I'm putting a crown of favor around your name. Where you used to feel invisible, you will now discover yourself. Where the world used to say no, you will hear yes. This isn't a random occurrence. I went before you did in positions of authority. I have called your name. People will now bless you without any justification, because I have spoken your narrative into their hearts. Your heavenly connection is me. I am directing divine collaborations, heavenly guidance, and divine harvests. You're not in the rear, you've arrived, just in time for my unexpected acceleration. You may be little in the eyes of the world, but you are a child of faith in my eyes. Write in the comment, I trust God in your time and I'll get this overflow. See how I raise you up. Observe how quickly the transition occurs. Those who formerly declared, you'll always struggle, will now claim that only God could have accomplished this. My advantage is not subtle. I have several blessings. The clause I'm publishing will quiet all of the critics. It's your time to make a return. People won't recognize you this year because I altered your tale, not because you changed your appearance. I'm clearing your name of the loan. I'm giving you the land back. International doors are being opened by me. The sound of happiness is taking the place of the sobbing sound. Worrying will no longer reverberate throughout your home. There will be witnesses, overflow, and serenity. Please like, share, and subscribe if you think this message is for you, so that others may see it as well. Your history does not disqualify you. By my grace you qualify. I am elevating you into a position of heavenly authority, just as I did when I transported Joseph from jail to the palace overnight. You're going to lend instead of borrow. You will bless instead of begging. I have faith in you to be a conduit of charity. Therefore you will walk with financial power. This next financial miracle is for your legacy. not just for you. This change will help your children's children. The attitude of poverty is being dispelled. It's the conclusion of the financial battle. The miracle is just getting started. Give up the fear, release the tension. I've already made the way straight, so you don't have to figure out every little detail. To be blessed, you don't have to hustle or hurry. You will discover this benefit. It will come while you're sleeping, when you need it most. It will appear when you least expect it. To keep the adversary from touching it, I've concealed it for the time being. I'm putting it in your hands now. Get your soul ready, make space in your thoughts. Organize your life, since whatever I'm letting go of will affect every aspect of it. Important information for sincere Christians. We are very grateful for your assistance in sharing God's message of blessings, love, and hope. Please think about sending a $40 super thanks to express your thanks. If this message has motivated or encouraged you, we can keep producing more material that changes lives and draws people nearer to God. To your donation, you may help spread God's love to more hearts worldwide by clicking the Super Thanks button below. In addition to supporting our efforts, we appreciate your kind support and participation in our project. Before 11 p.m. there's still time, and I have not yet completed. Your financial angels aren't sitting around doing nothing, they're actively working. You'll experience a calm wave. Something fresh will come to mind. There will be a message, a door will open. Man won't understand, but it will be obvious that I've moved. You have entered the realm of divine timing. Your heart is in harmony with heaven, and for that reason no hesitation, delay, or devil can stop me from accomplishing what I'm doing. It breaks the spirit of lack. The just enough era is finished. You're approaching more than enough. The adversary desired your settlement. Accept that you will live. Take it easy, however. I made you for plenty, I had more in mind when I made you. I'm now opening up the more in your life. You won't need to provide an explanation. No one will need to be persuaded. You will proudly bear my glory, and others will simply recognize it. They will be able to tell that heaven has touched you. They will be aware that you have been gracefully transported. They will be aware that you were selected for this particular moment. Your achievement will be sacrosanct, not self-serving. I'll be the one it points to. Write in the comment, God, not B, will be exalted by my achievement. This next level is nothing to be terrified of. Your spirit has been prepared for this by me, to ensure that you won't be broken by this gift. I polished you in fire. You can now bear the burden of what is ahead, because I permitted the delays to strengthen your roots. The next chance is more significant than you may have thought. The speed of this next innovation surpasses your expectations. No guy is able to close this next open door. Enter with confidence, talk boldly, give without hesitation. Being a blessing is a gift for you. It is in your advantage to release favor. You've been given the ability to change the atmosphere. You're going to sign contracts that will increase your fortune, enter rooms you didn't construct, and get keys you didn't apply for. Your heavenly sponsor is me. The following 24 hours will be filled with unexpected marvels. The same places that previously said no will suddenly say yes to you. You won't have to fight over your bank account anymore. A testimony will be given. You won't need to pretend to be calm. It will be your home, your blessing. Won't need to be coerced while you're sleeping. It will locate you. All of this is a result of who you are to me, not of what you have achieved. Please like, share, and subscribe if this resonated with you, so that others may fulfill their potential.